Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the LRS Stock Car series. We're here for round 3, and it's gonna be here at a circuit that we have seen a bunch in the past. As we are taking a look at what's her name? Purple. So taking a look at Purple right here. The circuit we're racing at today is, of course, going to be Atlanta, as the last 3 winners is, in this road course that we won't see for the last time. We'll definitely see this later in the season. Matter of fact, we'll see this at the end of the season again for the GT drivers. Either way, for today here in Stock Car, of course, the winners last time in Stock Car here at Road Atlanta, season 1 was Apollo. In a beautiful win as well. Zio in season 2 and KL6, the most recent winner here. And KL6 was really on an absolute monster run that season. As we are going to be taking a look back at the qualified session. We're gonna Lucas C getting ready. Purple already putting up a time and gets the lap going, and slowly but surely the track is going to get busy with drivers getting in a proper run. We're seeing the number 4 here. As we just saw, the winner of season 1. And we're taking a look here at Genesis. The driver tied in second with a bunch of drivers. We're gonna be taking a look quickly at the standings. Yeah, it's 4 drivers all tied with 10 points here, and Scratch managing to punch above everyone else with 15 points on his name. And we also have Jack in the top 10. So for right here, a return in the not really a return, Danny returned with Jack and Danny together. It is an incredible incredible duo that has experience together, have raced with each other in the past, and are now taking each other's position in the racing. And as we're taking a look from drivers, let's also take a look at teams. This is getting equally as interesting there as well, with Saint Colt leading the championship. And it might be a back-to-back for Saint Colt, as last season, JR Lion won the series for Stock Car with Saint Colt as the team representative. But now here, it looks like they might go back-to-back here. Gambu also in second. Great amount of drivers. Of course, it's purely because of Scratch, but also good amount of drivers as well. Sundial also putting up a decent effort, and also having a lot of experience bringing it over to other series. Rings in 3rd place, LRS Academy in 4th, NVMT in 5th, and in Forcus ahead of Ackerman. So we have another situation where the junior team is ahead of the main team, and this has happened before. I think this happened in GT earlier this season as well, until Toxicator won Bahrain, and Ackerman is now leading the championship in that series. Here, Forcus is ahead of Ackerman, so it might be looking like somebody has to put up a promotion here. Kamikaze, however, is not doing very well. Pacer is in 9th with 5 points, and Glitch with a single point from, I believe, Apollo, if I'm correct, who won with one, or who cross the line with a single point here in the racetrack. Either way, let's take a look back. And here we go. Looking at Tyrone. Slaughter already putting up a time. Purple already put a time of 1:23, and I kind of forgot about that, as I was really just trying to look at the score again, because I also kind of forgot it myself. I'm taking a look at Purple here. Close. It's a massive line here, so either this is going to be very tedious for a lot of drivers trying to get an extra fast run, or this is going to be good for people to try and get a slipstream and get a even better run here. Looking at Tyrone, 9th place, very good result for the number 28. I think one of his best results so far within the qualifying sessions. You see the white and blue number 28 Ford, the Fly with the Mookie Pacer car. We also have Wager here in the number 15. Also doing a great work here. Of course, one of the rookies along with Tyrone, it's a good amount of rookies that are racing in this series as well. I think all of the rookies are in Indy, however, but a lot of the rookies are here as well. Wager is an example of one of those rookies. Tyrone is a rookie. Let me see who else. Sundial is a rookie. And I think those are all of them, if I remember. Yeah, I think those are the drivers that are brand new to the series. And a lot of them, a couple of them have actually made a return. Metro and Danny Ellis have both made a return back to the oval. And some have left to join other series. Maya Lavelle, for example, the 46 who used to race in this series, has left Stock Car to join Formula, or to join, I think, Formula or Indy, one of the two. I think it was Indy that they joined. But yeah, Maya Lavelle now going into the open wheel instead of the silhouettes. ASAP with a 122.511. So we have less than 3 minutes remaining. The current standings, 30th upwards, Dorico to Sundown, Trip Crow, Draco, T, Ricky, Apollo, JKR, Purple, Genesis, Jack, Hollywood Odyssey, Sam, Danny Ellis, Extasia, Tyrone, Geraldine, Flopper, Scratch, Wager, Zio, Metro, Johnny G, Swan Hero, K6, Itaski, the Stall, Lucas Z, and Yasap on pole position with 112.511. As we're seeing JKR holding back a lot of drivers here, including the driver that a lot of people have their eyes on, and that's going to be Geraldine, looking to get yet another victory under his name, or maybe get a second championship under his name, as he could be a 2-time champion. Now, how does that work with Legends Endurance when we have a back-to-back champion? Instead of the first driver who's already chosen for Legends, the second driver, the driver in second place, will be chosen to take that spot instead for the Stock Car. So Stock Car drivers, they will drive GT in Legends Endurance, and let's say Geraldine wins again, and then let's say Yasap is second. Yasap will take that spot and he'll be in the Legends Endurance, and Geraldine is already chosen. So that's how it works with Legends Endurance. As of course, the drivers that get to partake in Legends are champions from previous seasons. So drivers like, let's see who are champions. I know that Extasia is a champion. We'll see him in GT, as he's already racing in GT, but he'll also be racing in the GT class in the Legends Endurance. Let me think. Metro is a Formula champion, so he's going to be racing the prototype car. Let me see who else. I don't know who else here. I'm actually trying to think right now. Doricoto, I believe, as well. No, not Doricoto. Doricoto wasn't champion. Because 6, I believe, was champion. But yeah, it's a lot of drivers that whoever is champion is going to be heading to Legends, and then the Legend will be chosen there. The Legend Endurance champion. And this time, for Legends Endurance 2, we're going to be racing a Le Mans. The first one was a Daytona, and that's the one that was won by Sam. The first one to ever win it, as we have less than 50 seconds remaining. This is the big deal left for multiple drivers, including Ricky, who is not going to do it. He's going to go into the pits. And I didn't even realize. I was just yapping too much. Squad 5 session will come to an end, but we'll be looking at our main drivers cross line for we're going to be starting the race. Genesis 21st. Let's see if they got a good run here. Cross the line. No. ASAP was doing fine here. The 55 is all okay. Smoker into the pits. Ooh. Although he's second, 7th place, so he's alright. Demi, however, he does need to improve. Of course, this is home ground for him, so if he wants to really make the fans happy, then he needs to win here. And he gets up to 17th, so he gets somewhere, but not good enough, but it will do. How about T? Can he get himself up here? 25th place. He's gonna head for the pits. He's going for the pits. And that'll be it, I believe. One more car. And that is it. Top 5 is about to get ready. The top 5, it is Yesap Lucasi Slong on Intoxicated and KL6 is about to get ready. 6 lines. We are going green. 10 laps. Rolana. We're going to be heading into lap 2 with Yesap in the lead. We saw some good fighting here in there. Lots of drivers trying to get ahead of one another. Kind of like what we see right there with Tyrone and JR. As now Demi is going to try to get ahead of Denny. Gets on the inside, and now it's going to be the hard braking zone. Can he still put his car next to his car? Looking at a Metro, he might get home with a point here. He might get home with 1 point here or more if he is brave enough. But he has the power to do it. He has the skill to do it. Let's see if he can actually do it, however. Well, it might not happen that much if Extasia just keeps fighting like that, and Jack also trying to get a spot ahead of Wager, and now also trying to find a way to get ahead of Metro here. Sam side to side with Odyssey. On to the straightaway. Side to side, and it's another group in front that's also going side to side. Hard braking zone. Who's going to get ahead here? Odyssey just managing to squeeze his car a little up ahead, and that's going to be one for, I think, for Odyssey. I'm not sure. Jack gets ahead of Metro here. And just as I said that Metro had a chance, he just crumbles down like that. We're looking at Jack here. 12th place. If he wants to stay within the top 10, he needs to score himself a point here. Of course, if that isn't your concern and you can possibly fight back in a later part of the season, then hey, that's your choice. We're gonna get a bit too much on the grass there. And it's not looking that good for the two drivers from Ackerman. Meanwhile, the other driver from Ackerman is doing fantastic here. 8th place, so he is really the one getting all the points for Ackerman Motorsports. Sundown can do anything here. 27, the Brazilian, and the second Brazilian in LRS that ever won a race, as Sundown won in Indy and took victory. And I believe it was Kansas where Sundown won. Yeah, it's the second Brazilian driver ever to win in LRS. Because the first one is Ellie, of course, with that win in Australia. As you see, Krypton getting ahead of Doricotto. Bit of a fight here. Doricotto managed to whip his car back in the fight. On the inside, Doricotto has more of an outside advantage to sling his car around, but Krypton immediately putting the Ford in front of the Chevy, and now there's little to no possibility for Doricotto to get ahead. 30th place, very fortunate for this. For the number 24, he was looking good as well in the standings. But yeah, I guess today's just not his day. Either that or he's just not good at road courses, which that's also a possibility. Maybe he's better at the ovals. You can say that's for a lot of drivers. Jacob, for example, not that great on the road course, but a fantastic driver on the oval. As has been multiple times on the podium in terms of ovals. As we're looking at Draco here, getting closer to the brother. Gets on the inside, tries to get ahead of JKR here. JKR can sling outside and is going to block Draco a bit. I saying, get out of my way, that's my spot. Despite them being in 22nd. Having a race already led by, was about to be led by Yesab as long as this keeps going. Ooh. And Draco does get ahead of JKR, and I think Draco has an idea and has a way to get closer to purple and try to get that spot ahead. Although with the current position they're in, they cannot do much. They can definitely get research for the next race and get some better delta and information for the next time they're gonna head into this place. And of course, for Ackerman, this could count very well as information on the Road Atlanta will come in super handy at the end of the season, as well as GT will be racing here for the finale of the LRS. And Ackerman Motorsports has a GT program. And so does Forkus. Forkus also has a GT program. Has stage races there. And Slaughternaut as well. Slaughternaut is looking fantastic today, however. On 3rd place. We're looking at Genesis here. Sundown trying to squeeze in that Chevy. There's going to be a chance on the straightaway. Let's see if they could actually pull it off. Ooh, almost. That was a chance, but it was almost. Right now, it is one that have the race already led by Yesa. Oh, Draco going way too far into the grass. And it's going to give JKR a chance to get ahead. Now, Draco, let's see what you can do. Not much as JKR just going to the side and gets ahead. No, doesn't. Let's just switch it up here on the inside. And Genesis trying to take advantage of the mistake that Draco made and the mistake that JKR was trying to fix. Right there, that's the thing that Genesis was waiting for and was hoping to happen. As now the 99 is close to the 47. Got ahead of the 72. Oh, JKR. There's a bit of dust into Sundow's window. And this is, of course, Sundow punishing the Dutchman for doing that. He gets ahead. It's a struggle. Ooh. Right here inside and gets ahead. It's very unfortunate what is going on with Jake Carrier. Let's see if we probably could do anything right here. So we're about to go into lap 8 with the and right now the entire grid is mostly just split up as not many drivers have a chance to overtake. It's more so the battles are happening in the back because they're very close and both are messing up. One is messing up more than the other so they can get another advantage. However, the drivers up front are just doing fantastic. Sundar trying to switch it up. He saw immediately trying to flick the wheel. And because of that, that might give Ricky a chance. No, it didn't. Dory Koto right here. 24th and 30th, and for MVMT to be in the top 5 in terms of standings, this is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt. It's about to head into lap 9. 2 more laps. We're looking at Sam here, 20th place behind Demi. Oh, Metro getting close. And the Metro gets ahead of Flapper. I don't know how he got back, but he somehow managed to get back into the top, into fighting with Flapper after losing a spot to Jack and Stage and Jared Lyon. He managed to fight back, and now he's looking to get into the top 10. So if he can do that, if he can actually get an extra good point to the team, which is always worth it. Got a white flag, 1 lap to go, and this looking good for Sundown just to get ahead here of JKR. Tries to squeeze the car, just didn't make it. Goes around with white flag, 1 lap to go. Gay stopping the lead with over a second. I think we have already found a winner here. But the field is closer than ever now. Demi trying to get ahead of Tyrone. This is more bragging rights than anything, and Metro did manage to get ahead of Flapper. He's looking to get 1 point, which is still better than anything, as Demi went on 2 wheels there for a second. Tyrone squeezing by. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at Jack and Jared Lyon duking it out over there. Either way, as we are about to be waving The black and white checkered flag at the starting line. With Apollo coming over to this section. Yasab is coming over to the last part of the circuit. He's about to take a right. And then another right coming over under the bridge. Another right. Sees the black and white checkered flag. It's gonna be the 55. Back on victory lane. It's been forever since we've seen him. But congratulations, you won the Road Atlanta race with Lucas in second, Sloan on podium, KL6 in fourth, just scratch of fifth. Johnny G in sixth, Smoke in seventh, Intoxicated in eighth, Zio and I from Metro in 10th. Looking at the top 10 here at the Road Atlanta race. We are going to be taking a look at the results here. Top 10, it was Yasab, Lucas, Slot, KL6, Scratch, Johnny G, Smoke here, Intoxicated, Zio, and Metro. And currently, it is looking Scratch leading the championship with 21 points. There's still two drivers tied for second, that being Lucas and Yasab. Intoxicated with 12 points, Danny Ellis with 10, Genesis with 10, Flopper with 10, three drivers, all with 10 points. Solomon with 8, Jay Lion, KL6, Metro, and Kirkcom also with 7. Jack with 6, Wager and Johnny G with 5, Sam and Smokey with 4, T with 3, Zio with 2, Purple with 1, Odyssey with 1. And still a lot of drivers still looking for their next point. Next race is gonna be in Watkins Glen, so we'll see you guys there. So until then, take care.